The world's largest island loses enough melting ice over 20 years to submerge the US, according to a new study from Denmark. Since 2002, Greenland's ice sheet has been estimated to have lost 4.7 trillion tons of ice, contributing to 1.2 centimeters of rise in sea levels. In the past 20 years, Greenland's immense ice sheet has lost enough ice to submerge the entire United States in half a meter of water. That's about a foot and a half, according to a recent study performed by Danish researchers. The measurements began in 2002. The Greenland ice sheet has lost about 4,700 billion tons of ice, according to Polar Portal. It's a joint project involving several Danish Arctic research institutes. The immense amount of water also contributed to 1.2 centimeters to the rise in sea levels, the monitoring project also explains. The findings are largely based on satellite imagery from US and German Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment, GRACE for short. It's a program which showed the ice melt to be most drastic in the coastline of the vast Arctic territory at the very edges of the ice sheet. Now we know that there are volcanoes under the Greenland ice sheet, so they're also causing the underneath area of the glaciers to melt. Now in these marginal zones, they said independent observations also indicate that the ice is thinning, that the glacier fronts are retreating in fjords on the land, and that there is a greater degree of melting from the surface of the ice. That's what the website explains, and stressing that the west coast of Greenland is particularly affected. The climate is warming faster in the Arctic than anywhere else on the planet, and melting ice from Greenland is now the main factor in the rise in the Earth's oceans, according to NASA. The US agency estimates that Greenland's glaciers are now retreating 6 to 7 times faster than they did 25 years ago. And in addition, Greenland ice sheets contain enough water to raise the oceans by more than several meters, several yards that is, whereas the ice sheets in Antarctica contain enough for the rise of almost 50 meters, that's 150 feet. The Arctic sea ice cover, despite shrinking dramatically, has by contrast little to no effect on sea levels. Located between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, east of the Canadian Arctic archipelago, sparsely populated Greenland is the world's largest island, one of the 3 constituent countries of the Danish realm, alongside Denmark proper and the Faroe Islands near Iceland as well. And this is by Igor Kuznetsov, Sputnik. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box